Usnavi is a bodega owner, has mixed feelings about closing his store and retiring to the Dominican Republic after inheriting his grandmother's fortune. Meanwhile, Nina, a childhood friend of Usnavi's, has returned to the neighborhood from her first year of college, with surprising news for her parents, who have spent their life savings on building a better life for their daughter. Ultimately, Usnavi and the residents of the close-knit Washington Heights get a dose of what it means to be home. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Today is another Fanatic film review, and I am excited about this one today. Oh my god, I am so thrilled to talk about this film today. I got to see this film early. I got to see it as part of the promotion they were doing for Mother's Day. I got to take my mom, I got to take my whole family. It was a lot of fun. And this was my number 8 most anticipated film going into this year. I did my list at the beginning of the year. This came in at number 8. I'm very excited to talk about this. We're talking about the newest project based on another play from the man himself, Lin-Manuel Miranda. We're talking In the Heights today. I am so excited to talk about this film because I absolutely loved it. So I think without further ado, let's just hop in to the good. The good. I mean, it's the music. It's Lin-Manuel Miranda. You know what you're getting when you go in. You're getting awesome music, creative flows, creative lyrics, the rapping, the beats, all intertwined with actual musical numbers is fantastic. I did the same thing I did with Hamilton. When I was very fortunate enough to see Hamilton live in Phoenix, I hadn't listened to any of the music. I didn't know what it was about. I did the same thing with In the Heights. I hadn't heard any of the music. I didn't know what it was about. I went in completely clean, and I was blown away. The music's fantastic. I mean, you can't even compare it to Hamilton. It's its own complete different thing. Brilliant. Lin-Manuel Miranda's the man. I love him, and it's just the overwhelming best part of the film. It's overwhelming, but in a really good way. I mean, it's magical. Literally magical. The sequences are just fantastic. The performances are also fantastic. Anthony Ramos. I mean, we already knew with Hamilton how good he was, but that was Broadway. And I know that, they're actors, so they can translate well over to, the big screen or the small screen. But you're taking a play and you're turning it into a film, and you're taking what you know from Broadway and you're translating that into acting on film, and it was amazing. It was fantastic. I mean, just too good. I really like this film. This is one of my favorite films of the year. He's fantastic. And the supporting cast is great as well. Everyone is fantastic. I mean, the performances are great. They're emotional. They're raw. The singing's fantastic. Everything about it is just fan-freaking-tastic. But Anthony Ramos, he is the emotional lead of this film. I mean, it's his film. It's his story. He is Usnavi. It's his story. But I also wanted to shout out Olga Merendez. I believe is how you say her name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. She plays Abuela. Fantastic. So just warm-hearted. You just feel warm whenever she's on screen. She's just great. Oh, fantastic. But again, it's everyone. Everyone in this film is absolutely great. They do awesome stuff. I love that Lin got a part. I mean, obviously, it's his story. It's his thing. It's his film. I love that he got a part. I love that Christopher Jackson got a part, who, if you don't know, plays George Washington in the original production with Lin on Hamilton. He got a little cameo part as well, which is just fantastic. There's a post-credit scene, so I was there for the post-credit scene because it's just funny. It's not anything serious. It's funny. It's great. The performances overall are just, they're heartwarming, they're emotional, and they're just good. They're just good. The casting of this is just fantastic because I haven't seen a lot of these actors and actresses before. I haven't. I've seen like 4 of them. I've seen Lin-Manuel, I've seen Christopher Jackson, I've seen Anthony Ramos, all from Hamilton. I've seen Stephanie Beatrice, but she's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, playing something completely different. And who's the other one? I'm trying to find his name. Jimmy Smits. And I've seen Jimmy Smits, but I've seen him in Sons of Anarchy. Completely different character. So they were just fantastic. And you felt like you were part of the family. You felt like you were part of the family, and that's just absolutely great. Direction and cinematography. This is directed by John M. Chu. He did Crazy Rich Asians, which I still haven't seen. I need to see it, but I've heard that the direction is fantastic. It's great. It's so stylistically done. Bringing a Broadway musical and turning it into a film is hard. You know, how are you going to make these big sequences believable on screen? How are you going to make them vibrant and colorful? And he does it to a T. It's just brilliant, creative. You feel immersed. It's so well done. Hats off to the direction. The cinematography is beautiful. It's a beautifully shot film. You really feel engrossed and in this this neighborhood in Washington Heights. You feel like you're a part of it. It's very immersive, very well done, absolutely fantastic. The writing's great. Now, it's hard because you are adapting. A lot of it is musical numbers, and we've already talked about how those are stellar. But the story, I mean, it's the story. It's Lin's story, so you know it's going to be great. You know it's going to be thought out, well done, well written. All of the above is great. I was enthralled. I was emotional. I was crying. I mean, it took turns I wasn't expecting. It just... so well done. Lin is the man. That's literally the next point in my notebook. You guys can't see because it's bright, but that's literally the next point in my notebook. Lin is the man. He's the man. This is his story, his music. This is his thing. And it's yet another example and another point of validation as to why he is one of the best performers and entertainers working today. That's what it is. It's another example. Too good. Too damn good. This is the film of the summer. Y'all need to go watch it. It is truly the definition of the film of the summer. We got Fast 9 coming now. Cruella, Quiet Place, Black Widow. Yeah, those are blockbusters, but this is the defining film of the summer. This is it. The film of the summer. That's what this is. So, y'all need to go see it. There is one little critique that I would give. Tiny critique. It's not a perfect movie. There's a tiny critique I would give. It is a little long. It drags just a little bit. I did check my phone at a point, and I went to the bathroom. If I go to the bathroom during a movie, it's a little too long, usually. Avengers Endgame is an exception. That movie is 3 hours. So it is long, but it's worth it. It drags a little bit, but the counterpoint I'll make to that, I don't know what you cut. So that's the thing, is it feels like it drags a little bit, it feels a little long, but I genuinely don't know what you cut. I don't know what you cut because it is that good. That's all I got to say about it. I adore this film. I love it. I cannot wait until it comes out on HBO Max again. I'm going to watch it when it first comes out. But instead of me just raving about it more, which I will sit and talk about it for an hour, let's get into the point breakdown. So, entertainment, I gave it a 24 out of 25. Brilliantly done. Absolutely fantastic performances. 20 out of 20. Direction, 10 out of 10. Writing, 9 out of 10. Emotion, 9 out of 10. Cinematography, I gave it 10 out of 10. Pacing, 4 out of 5. Rewatchability, 5 out of 5. And an automatic 5 out of 5 points. If you did the math, that means I gave In the Heights a 96 out of 100. It currently sits at number 3 on my list of films from 2021, which I've seen over 75. I think I've seen 77. So there you go. There's the accurate number. I've seen 77 2021 releases so far this year, and this is number 3 so far. There's only 2 that top it. And again, just go watch this film when it comes out. It's coming out in the next week or so. In the next few weeks. Go watch it. It's going to be on HBO Max, and it's also in theaters. I would recommend you go watch it in the theater. I know it's a lot more convenient to watch it on HBO Max, but this is a film to watch in a theater. It really, truly is. I got to see it in a theater in IMAX. Loved the heck out of it. Go watch it on the biggest screen with the loudest sound system you can and have a good time. But guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Go follow me on Twitter. That's what I'm going to plug right now, is go follow me on Twitter. You guys can get updates on what I'm doing for my job. You can get updates on movie drafts, and you can get immediate 2021 movie reviews. I've had my In the Heights review out on Twitter since I saw it 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. The embargo for social media was already up. The embargo for reviews was not. The embargo drops today. So you would have already known my thoughts on this movie 2 weeks ago if you were following me on Twitter. So go follow me on Twitter. That's down below in the description. But guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.